Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the TNA Ring Report. Coming up here are the matches. Now you'll see in a 6-woman tag team match, Marsha, Rosemary, and Allen taking on Tessa Blanchard, Toya Crawford, and Mila Moore in the 6-woman tag team match. Also, Vincent versus Jeff Hardy. These two are similar in personality. They go one-on-one. Mustafa Ali defends the TNA International Championship against Alan Brooks. And it's the Elegance, the Arrogance brand taking on the Hometown Men. Also, we'll hear from TNA X Division Champion Leon Slater. And in our main event, What Will Elias match with Frankie Kazarian takes on Elias. His own special match. We don't know where the What Will Elias match could be. Falls count anywhere. Anything goes. No disqualification. We'll find out. The Pro Wrestling Show started right here, right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dixon. Thank you for joining us on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in that conversation. We're using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget, you have to subscribe. Subscribe if you can. Tell a friend. Call a friend. Hit that subscribe button. You won't miss a thing. All right. We're going to get now started here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Here. We're going to talk about this right here. We kick off the show with this. Jeff Hardy versus Vincent. One-on-one. Jeff Hardy taking on Vincent. Jeff Hardy didn't have no time as we saw the return of Broken Matt Hardy. Broken Matt Hardy is back. Broken Matt Hardy, yes, is back, and he's looking to make some new friends with the with the righteousness. So we'll see that coming forward. But Jeff Hardy wins his match here on the Impact. So congratulations to Jeff on his story. But you see, Broken Matt Hardy is back and looking to make an impact as he always has. Who can forget Broken Matt Hardy nearly 10 years ago when Matt Hardy debuted that character and it got over big time, and now it's back. It's back on the shelf again. It's back onto display once again. So we'll see that coming forward. Well, speaking of that, Mustafa Ali defends the International Championship against Alan Brooks. This wasn't nothing. Mustafa Ali looks like he could be, perhaps to me, the next TNA champion. They build him right. Mustafa Ali's getting built. Mustafa Ali's been in the gym. He's been training hard and heavy. Did that 450 splash to win over Alan Brooks and put in Alan Brooks and took Alan Brooks out of his misery. So Alan Brooks didn't have a chance to win. Mustafa Ali getting the verdict of that winning tonight as Mustafa Ali did. Also, too, go to this right here, Mr. Elegance versus the Hometown brand. Mr. Elegance had company. He had the Ash by Elegance brand with him. And a lot of people are putting similarities right here. The Elegance brand treating him like he was meat. Sean Stacey had back in the day with PMS. And now he's on his own. Well, Mr. Elegance did not waste no time whatsoever. Mr. Elegance picked the Hometown man and got the 1, 2, 3. Mr. Elegance gets his win over the Hometown man. Hometown man really didn't have a chance, but Hometown man may have to figure out how he's going to beat Mr. Elegance down. But Mr. Elegance does look like he kind of looks familiar and similar to the Ash by Elegance, to PMS back in the Attitude Era of WWE. Well, we get to this right here. Indy Hartwell issued a challenge to Dayana Grace and Stacks. She wants an answer. We know Santino is going to get that answer. We could see that answer being this right here. Remember, got his name, Dexter Loomis. Well, Indy Hartwell had shaved off his braids and shaved off his look. But we seeing Dexter Loomis coming back as Samuel Shaw when he was in TNA. It could be a transformation back. We could see that being that way. And we'll see what that's going to do, and we'll keep an eye on that as well. We saw that. Well, we heard from the TNA X Division champion Leon Slater. Leon Slater won a match, and he'll get his match. He's gonna fight Cedric Alexander 1-on-1, but Cedric saying it's gonna be a rematch, and they're gonna do it one more time, 1-on-1. So Cedric wants to go against Leon Slater for the X Division championship. They're gonna find a date and time. I think they're gonna do it at Sacrifice. They're gonna fight 1-on-1. So we'll see that between them. But Leon Slater and Moose will also be in action next week. When next week they're gonna team up to take on Cedric and Eddie in a tag team match. Looking forward to seeing that as well. A lot of moving parts in this TNA as we keep on moving and grooving and rolling on. So we move on to this right here. We move on to this. We see Allie pinning Tessa Blanchard to get the win. Allie was part of that huge 6-woman tag team matchup right here. Tessa Blanchard teamed up with Victoria Crawford, better known as Alicia Fox, and Mia Monroe to take on Mia Sade, Rosemary, and Allie. But we sold you. Allie's coming back. Allie improved. You can forget about almost a decade ago with Allie. Allie came out of nowhere and became Maria's assistant, and now she's a trained wrestler. She became the knockout. She's a former knockouts champion in her own right. So we see a lot of moving parts here on TNA going forward and stuff. We see everybody's moving. Eric Young called out EC3. They're gonna have a match next week. Young versus 3 one more time next week. Eric Young goes against EC3 1-on-1 next week. So we'll see that match before. Looking forward to seeing that matchup. Well, we get to this right here. The main event. The main event of the night was a Walk with Elias match as Frankie Kazarian went against Elijah. I call him Elijah. But we don't know what the stipulation of the match was. But it came out to be a street fight, no holds barred, no disqualification, falls count anywhere. And the match did go from anywhere. And Elijah used his signature guitar and hit what's his name? Hit Kaz with it and left Kaz a laying. Elias picked Kaz 1, 2, 3. Elias got the win over Kaz. You see that Elias getting the victory over Kaz. So Kaz really didn't have a chance whatsoever tonight. And Kaz lost tonight over him walking with Elias. Elias getting the victory over Kaz. So good for Kaz. Well, that's going to do it for the TNA Ring Report. I've been your host, Kid Dix, and thank you for watching the TNA Ring Report. We'll see you next week for another edition of the TNA Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show.